We got one. We get the money. We get the money. We get the moolah. We get the moolah. We get the peso. We get the peso. We get the netto. We get the netto. We get the skrilla. We get the skrilla. We hit the lotto. We hit the lotto. We get the bread.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate the support. So today's video is basically going to be about sickle cell anemia. So if you guys do not know, the month of September is Sickle Cell Awareness Month. And if you are new to my channel, I do have sickle cell anemia, not the sickle cell trait. I have full-blown sickle cell anemia. And for the month of September, I would like to raise as much awareness, as much awareness as I can, basically. So that's the purpose of me making this video. So as you can tell by the title, this video is about 5 facts about people with sickle cell anemia. So oh, excuse me. Fact number 1 is that we hide our pain. So you may not know that, you may not know that we are in pain, or a person with sickle cell anemia is in pain, because we don't like to, well, I know that I, as the sickler, don't like to kind of consume the energy around and focus around my pain. So, I mean, we will not allow you, like, we won't show you that we're hurting, like, unless it's like really, really bad and then there's no way around it and we can't help it. But for the most part, we do hide our pain. Okay, and number 2 is that we are always tired. It's crazy because, like, people who actually wake up like early, like extremely early in the morning, it's like, I'm jealous. Like, it's not fair. So, because it's like, I could get my body on that time schedule to where I'm waking up like 6 o'clock in the morning, but it takes so long. Like, it takes up to like months for me to get on a normal sleep schedule. Like, when we are hospitalized, like when we go to the hospital, our sleep schedule is never normal, because when we do get hospitalized a lot, and when we do get hospitalized, it's like you could be just now getting your sleep pattern back on track, and then when you get hospitalized, it's thrown off again, because you got to think about it, like, you have nurses and doctors constantly coming in, doing blood work, doing your vital signs, just basically like mandatory checking in on you. Then you have dietary coming in, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like all that. Not to mention the medicine. Like, you have all that affecting your sleep schedule. So once you're actually out of the hospital and you are trying to get back on track, it's hard. It's hard. And I don't have any kids. Like, I can only imagine like how it is for people who have sickle cell anemia with kids, who have to like wake up in the morning and get the kids ready for school, and make breakfast and go to work, and yeah. So we're always tired. We never have any energy. Like, we have to make ourselves have energy, and it's like, we're always tired. So let's see. Number 3, we try our hardest to avoid the hospital. we don't like going to the hospital. I mean, I know nobody really likes going to the hospital, but we definitely don't like going to the hospital. We especially don't like going to the hospital. Reason being is that sicklers are thought out to be drug addicts in the hospitals, because considering that the illness is terminal, there's no specific cure just yet. Like, there isn't a 100% chance it's a cure yet, right? So the illness is terminal, and the only thing they could do for you is keep you comfortable, which keep you comfortable means medicate you. And the medications, the narcotics, the painkillers that they administer are highly addictive. Highly addictive. So doctors, especially doctors who are assigned to the ER, initially, I'm not going to say all of the doctors, but a great amount of the doctors that are assigned to work ER, they initially assume that you're addicted to drugs and you're just here faking your crisis or whatever brought you into the ER. You're just there to get the drugs. So with that being said, there isn't any real compassion from the doctors and nurses and the ER with sickle cell patients. And it's sad to say that, like, it's sad to, like, basically kind of categorize it like that, but it's the truth. They initially think that you're here seeking drugs, you're addicted to drugs. Some of them don't even, like, if you're having a crisis, some of them won't even administer drugs to, help the crisis. They would probably just give you like an IV to hydrate you, but yeah, it's really bad. So yeah, it's really bad. Oh, okay. So sometimes people with sickle cell may come off as like really mean, like, stubborn, upset, like all the time, like angry. But you have to really take into consideration like what a person with sickle cell goes through on a daily basis, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that. You have to take that into consideration. I know with me personally, something that really bothers me, and it's like on my mind constantly, like all day, every day. Sickle cell is similar in a lot of ways. It's similar to cancer, right? So it's like we have so many things for cancer. So many people are aware of what cancer is. So many people have activities, have like it's just a lot of awareness for cancer. It's a lot of activities. It's a lot of like charity work for cancer. But when it comes down to sickle cell, it's a lot of people that don't know what it is, doesn't know where it originated from, doesn't know who are the main characters, who are the primary carriers. Like nobody. I'm in Florida. And it's a lot of people that just don't know what it is. Compared to the people that know, and compared to people that don't know. Yeah. So that's kind of something that's constantly, all day, every day, on my mind. So that, like, things like that can like play a part in your character, your personality or demeanor or whatever. And people on the outside looking in, they don't know what's going on, so they initially assume that you're angry, you're upset, this and all that shit like that. But it's really like, we honestly just have a lot of things going on with just surrounding sickle cell, our illness. That's not to mention our everyday life, like what's going on in our personal life. So, like I was saying, we are mistaken for like drug addicts, and it's really no way around it. So many people get addicted to the painkillers because there isn't anything that the physicians, the doctors could do besides medicate us with the drugs. And it's really hard to not get addicted to drugs. I myself, they actually prescribe sicklers the narcotics for home as well. So when you're home, you are expected to medicate yourself. So it's like anyway, around the board, there's a high possibility, a high chance that you get addicted to the drugs. So you really just have to be mind strong when it comes down to that. Me, myself, I don't take my narcotics. That's not my first choice. Like if I'm in pain, if I'm having a crisis, I take something over the counter initially. I use my heating pad, I make sure I'm hydrated. If I'm dehydrated, I start to hydrate myself immediately. Drinking plenty of water, I've stressed that enough on this channel. Like that's all I drink is water. But it's very easy to get addicted to the narcotics, so I try my hardest not to even take them. And it's just sad that we're categorized as, drug addicts because we are in pain with the illness that we didn't have the choice in. So, yeah. A few tips on how you could support your sickle cell neighbor, sickle cell friend, or maybe someone in your family has sickle cell. A few tips on how you could support is educate yourself. Read up on the illness. See what are the chances of a person with sickle cell having, like what are the ages that a person with sickle cell has liver disease, or what are the chances of what are the ages that a person with sickle cell spleen is just not functioning, is no longer needed, it's dead in the body. Like, educate yourself. Read up on it, see what we go through, see what our expectancy with this illness is, our health, our mental state. See, just educate yourself on it. I would say maybe possibly spend more time with your sickle cell neighbor, friend, or family member. A lot of times people with this illness experience depression because it's like I think people with sickle cell are very talented because we have the time. We have the time to sit down and really find ourselves. A lot of people in life, you have to work to pay the bills. You have to take care of your kids. You have to do this. You have to do that. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on in life. But with the illness, you can't hold the job with this illness. Your sickle cell crisis are unexpected. The employers, they don't understand the illness, so they think that you're just not wanting to work. School. My attendance in school was fucking horrible, and I could do nothing about it because I couldn't control my crisis as a child. So we have a lot of time to really think and really figure out, what do I like, what's my passion, what do I want to be in life. I think that we are very talented when it comes down to really figuring out what do we want to do with ourselves. So I would say spend some time with your sickle cell friend or family member or neighbor. They're really talented. Okay, support them. I know that I myself, as an influencer, I got tired of trying to prove myself to jobs. I graduated and I wanted to work in the field that I received my degree in, but just couldn't hold the job. So spend some time with your sickle cell friend or neighbor or family member. Or you could donate to organizations, or you could participate in activities for sickle cell wherever you are in your community. So yeah, you guys, those are all of the 5 facts about sickle cell anemia, people who carry sickle cell anemia. I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already followed me on Instagram, make sure you're following me on Instagram. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Bye.